Okay. Okay, start. Okay, guys, we'll start with module 3. You check the weekly plan, right? Okay, because the first two modules, we took similar ideas in the last class. Remember ratios? So we took ratios and we took percent. So we'll start with module 3, inshallah, lesson 1. So prepare your books on module 3, lesson 1, page 127 of you. Okay. All of you guys, open your box, page 127 in module 3, lesson 1. Add integers. Add integers. Stop talking. 127. Ammar?
Yes, mister.
Everything is clear, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, guys, ready? Ready? Yeah, let's
Yes.
start. Yeah. Now, guys, before we start adding integers, what are the integers first, right? Now, let's remember the number line together. Remember the number line?
Yes. Yes.
Stop talking, Ammar. Okay, guys, remember the number line? Now, in the number line, we have how many parts? How many parts we have? Three parts. What are they? We have 0 at the middle. To the right, we have positive numbers. To the left, we have negative numbers, right? Now, to the right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, until something we call it forever, infinity. Infinity. To the left, we have -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, until something known as negative infinity. Infinity and negative infinity means forever. Forever. The numbers which you see now, guys, we call them integers. We call them integers. But for example, 0.7. Do we see 0.7 in the number line here? No. 0.7 is not integer, it's a decimal. So the integers are the whole numbers, positive and negative, the whole numbers, remember? Not a fraction, not decimal, not square root, whatever. So these are the integers. Now, any number, it has one of the three cases, either positive, negative, or what? Or 0, right? Either positive, negative, or what? 0. But today, what we will do with the integers, we will add integers. We will add positive number with negative number. In the previous classes, when we were kids, we said 1 minus 7, it cannot be, right? But now it can be. It can be. So I will give you some general formulas and we will apply them together, okay? You understand this? Good. Good. Guys, in the online class, if you have any questions, just put your hand, please. I'll back to you. Now we said any number, it can be one of the three cases, guys. Either positive, negative, or 0. The 0 has no positive or negative. It's neutral, like at the middle. Now, the negative number, when I say -7, I should write -7 like this. The sign should be in front of the number, okay? Not after the number. If I want to write +7, I can write it into two ways. Either 7 without anything. A number without sign means what? It is positive. Or I can say +7. It is the same. So if you see a number without sign and I ask you, what's the sign of this number? You will tell me that it is positive. But if it's negative, when I tell you, read this number, don't say 5. Don't say 5. إذا بتحكي 5 بدون نيجاتيف بزعل. اوكي؟ تزعل هي ال5 بتزعل. لك لا أنا مش 5 أنا إيش؟ -5. Okay? So we have 5, we have -5. They are totally different. Got it? So the positive, it's okay if you didn't put the plus sign in front of it. The negative, you should write the negative sign in front of it. Got it? Is it clear? Good boys. Now, good boys. Now let's go to our book here. Read a few things together. Guys, in your home, if you have your books, just write or open your books. We are on page 127. Don't forget that. We are on module 3, lesson 1, add integers. We are on page 127, lesson 1, okay? Module 3. So, now let's add integers directly. Let's add integers directly. Now, to add, focus guys now. To add integers with the same sign. What's that mean with the same sign? Means the two integers which I want to add, they have the same sign. Positive sign or negative sign. Means the two integers both are positive or both are negative. Okay? Now, before we start, guys, I want to tell you something here. If we have two signs followed each other, we need to replace them with one sign. If we have two signs, قرب شوي وافي قرب شوي. Okay, guys, give me a minute, please. Okay, sorry, guys. Now, again, if we have two signs followed each other, we need to replace them with one sign. Deal? Deal. Means if we have two positive signs, positive, what about? We replace them with one sign, which is positive. Got it? Timna? If we have two negatives like this, we replace them with positive also. Got it? افهموا لي هاي بس. So, if we have two positive or two negatives, what about? We replace them with what? With positives. Got it? I know, yeah, mister. If we have positive with negative, positive with negative, we replace them with negative. If you have positive with negative, always the negative is stronger, okay? The negative eats the positive, okay? So the negative here replaced. If we have negative with positive, also negative. This box is important. Keep it in your mind, please. This box is very important. So if we have two positives, we replace them with one positive, two negatives with one positive. If they are different, positive with negative or negative with positive, we replace them with negative. Okay, look here. Don't forget this box. It's very important. خلاص? Now here I said to add integers with the same sign, what we will do, look here. To add integers with the same sign, add and put the same sign. Example عشان تفهم. Example. For example, if I want to add -9, it's negative, right? Plus -5. Now, what is the sign of the 9? Negative. But what is the sign of the 5? I have two signs in place of in the front of the 5, right? I said here, if you have two signs followed each other, replace them with one sign. So I have positive, negative for the 5. What I will do, positive, negative, replace it with negative. So these two signs, guys, here, these two signs here, I'll replace them with what? With negative. So read it again now. -9, -5, right? At this case, what we will do, we add the two integers and put the same sign. 9 plus 5, how much? 14. And the same sign, negative, negative. Got it? Again, another one. For example, if we have -11 minus plus 7. -11 minus plus 7. What is the sign of the 11? The sign of the 11? Negative. What is the sign of the 7? I have two signs for the 7, right? And we said if we have two signs followed by each other, negative with positive, replace them with what? With negative. So what I will do the same of the example number 1. I will replace this sign, these two signs, with negative, positive, replace them with what? Now the two numbers have the same sign, right? This 11 is negative and the 7 is negative. What's the formula said? To add integers with the same sign, what we will do, add and put the same sign. 11 plus 7, 18. What's the same sign? Negative. So negative 18. Is this difficult? Do you understand it? Yeah. Good. And the online students, any questions, guys? And the online students, if you have any questions, you can put your hands, please. Online students, any questions? Thank you. Let's take another example. Let's go to example 1 there. Example 1. See example 1, guys, we are on page 128. Example 1. We are on page 128. Read يا عمر كوشك. Yes. The question said, add integers with the same sign. Add -7 plus, between the brackets, what? -2, right? So the example said, -7 plus between brackets negative what? 2. Let's go back to the box, right? Before the box, I will ask myself, what's the sign of the 7? Negative. What's the sign of the 2? I have 2 signs, right? I can replace them with one sign. I have a plus minus followed by each other. Ignore the parentheses here. There is no power up, so we can ignore the parentheses. Now let's go back to the 2 signs here. If we have plus with minus, we replace them with what? With minus, right? So here, these 2 signs here, plus with minus, I can replace them with what? With minus. Now let's read it again. Negative 7, then negative 2. The 2 signs have the same sign. The two integers, sorry, have the same sign. So what we said in the formula here, to add integers with the same sign, what we do, add and put the same sign. Let's go back there. Let's add, let's apply the formula. 7 plus 2, how much? 9. Negative, negative, put the same sign, which is negative. So the answer is what? Negative 9. Negative 9, okay? Now, how negative 9, by the way, عشان نفهم أكثر. In the number line, guys, here, we said we have the 0, and here we have what? To the left, the negatives. We started from negative 7, right? Hi, negative 7. Assume this is negative 8 and this is negative 9, right? The sign negative means we are going to the left. خليك معي يا ركان. Murad, sorry. The sign negative means we are going where? To the left. Positive to the right, okay? So from negative 7, I will go to the left. How many? 2. 2 times, right? So here, 1 to the negative 8, then 2. Why? Because it's negative 2. I go to the left. If it's positive 2, I will where go? To the right. Got it? Why it's negative 9, the answer? Again, if you add integers with the same sign, you add the 2 numbers and put the same sign. Got it? For example, this is example 1. We are done with it. For example, plus 7 plus 9. Plus 7 plus 9. Adding, normal adding. The two integers have the same sign, right? The 7 is positive and the 9 is positive. What's the formula said? What's the formula said? To add integers with the same sign, add and put the same sign, right? So let's add these 2 integers. 7 plus 9, 16. Put the same sign. What's the answer? Plus 16, right? So here it's normal adding. Normal adding. But we get confused with the negative sign. That's why I told you to memorize this box. If you have 2 signs followed by each other, replace them with 1 sign to make it easy for you, by the way. Okay? Got it? Do you understand example 1? Are you sure? Good. Let's see, check, guys. After example 1. Now, if you see your book, do you see your book? Now, take a look to your book, guys. Down, you have so negative 7 plus between brackets negative 2. Do you see it, Najm? Equals what? Negative 9. Let's do the check. Check it out. See the check under this example. Yeah. Check page 128, right? Read يا مراد. ايوه. Negative 11. No, not 8. 7. هذا 7. كيف 1 minute. هلا مش حكوا 50 دقيقة هم على الجدول. Okay, guys, quickly, who knows this answer here? Negative 5 plus minus 11. Muhammad, just 1 minute, I will finish. Plus minus. Isam. 16 negative. Here we have two signs, plus minus. We said we replace them with what? With negative. So the two numbers have the same sign. Negative 5, negative 11, right? Got it? Now what we do in the formula? Add the two numbers, then put the same sign. So what's the answer should be? Negative 16. 5 plus 11, 16. And we got what? Do you understand it? Are you sure? You don't have homework today. We didn't finish the lesson. The lesson take 2 periods, okay? Tomorrow, inshallah, we finish. Thank you so much. And tomorrow again. Wait يا وافي بس خليني أوقف. Guys in the line, that's all for today. Tomorrow, inshallah, we'll continue. Thank you.